Oh, Ticketmaster. Recent ticket sales for Bruce Springsteen were priced as high as $5,000 a ticket. These similar prices have also gone for Blink 182, Harry Styles, and most recently highly publicized Taylor Swift's Era Tour. Is this mainly due to Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing alone, or is there something more involved here? Let's take a deeper dive into the situation. Let's go back in time to how we used to buy tickets. Prior to online ticket buying, we would go to a Ticketmaster outlet and we would stand in line to purchase tickets when they went on sale. They were typically in a mall close to where I lived. If the tickets were all gone, people would scalp them. Scalpers were typically people who bought up several tickets and they resold them for a markup. This made it hard for fans to get great seats to see their favorite artists unless they were willing to pay significantly more than face value. Nothing was worse back in the day paying $120 for a ticket that had $20 stamped on it. Been there, done that. When ticket sales switched to the internet, purchasing tickets online did not necessarily prevent scalpers from purchasing prime seats. Now let's take a look at the dynamic pricing at Ticketmaster. Dynamic pricing basically sets the price point due to demand. If a concert's not selling well, ticket prices will be lowered in order to fill the venue. On the other hand, if there is a huge demand, the ticket prices will increase. According to the Ticketmaster page for the Harry Styles tour, a notice explained, these tickets will vary in price and are often driven by demand from fans, similar to airline tickets and hotel rooms. We give fans an opportunity to safely buy official tickets for the events they love right up to the date of the show. Ticketmaster does not publicize these tickets ahead of time as they will constantly change based upon the demand. So basically, you have the face value of the price of the ticket, which is determined by the artist and promoter, and then you have the secondary market price, which will be higher in cost as they're looking to make money off reselling those tickets. Dynamic pricing is trying to inflate the primary price of the ticket to get closer to the reselling ticket, only they are reselling the tickets later on for even more. This sounds awfully familiar to the ticket scalper from back in the day. What makes Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing even worse is that there's a disclaimer that prices may fluctuate based on demand at any time. This could change literally while fans are in the queue. On top of the higher ticket prices, fees are charged that could be as high as 78% of the ticket price on top of that. Ticketmaster is also dominating their ticket resale business also, so scalpers and brokers are able to buy tickets and then resell them through Ticketmaster's own resale platform. So Ticketmaster is able to charge convenience fees twice for the same ticket that they've already sold. While we've seen these outrageous ticket prices for such events such as Blink 182 and Bruce Springsteen, Taylor Swift's recent tour is right now hot in the headlines. Taylor Swift's tour is her first tour in over 4 years, and we anticipated the demand would be high for tickets. The pre-sale tickets begin on Tuesday, November 15th, for those who had registered as a Ticketmaster verified fan and they received a code to purchase tickets. Despite this process, fans experience long, sometimes hours-long wait times as well as error messages when they were trying to check out. Additionally, fans were looking to purchase resale tickets. They're now facing having to pay like several hundred to thousands of dollars for each ticket. Ticketmaster said that 3.5 million people had registered for the pre-sale event, which they noted was the largest registration in history. Of those 1.5 million fans that were given codes, they said there was a staggering number of bots as well as fans who didn't have invite codes that drove a lot of traffic to the site, resulting in 3.5 billion total system requests. Given the overwhelming demand, Ticketmaster said on Thursday, before the tickets were supposed to go on general sale to the public, that there's insufficient inventory. It remains unclear if the general ticket sale is going to be rescheduled. Was this an innocent mistake or common practice? So who is Ticketmaster? Let's take a look at that. Ticketmaster was founded in 1976 by college staffers Peter Godbout, Albert Leffler, and Gordon Gunn. The company originally licensed computer programs and sold hardware for ticketing systems. The first concert they sold tickets for was the Electric Light Orchestra that was held at the University of New Mexico. In 1982, the company was moved to Los Angeles to be closer to the live entertainment industry. They were also able to build contracts with well-known venues such as the LA Forum. By 1985, their operations were throughout the US, Canada, and Europe. In 1991, Ticketmaster acquired their rival, Ticketron, which at that point made them the market leader in ticket sales. In 1998, Ticketmaster merged with CitySearch and was renamed Ticketmaster Online CitySearch. In May of 2000, Ticketmaster Online CitySearch acquired TicketWeb, a ticket vendor that sold tickets online and over the phone. In 2006, Ticketmaster lobbied in several states to enact laws that would limit ticket resale markets to authorized companies. They did this citing the need to reduce corrupt scalpers and counterfeit ticket sales. In January 2008, Ticketmaster acquired Tickets Now, a ticket reseller in the United States, for $265 million. Later in 2008, Ticketmaster acquired Frontline Management, an artist management firm that worked with such artists as Aerosmith, Christina Aguilera, and Jimmy Buffett. Another management firm, Live Nation, was the largest concert promoter in the United States. Live Nation controlled some of the biggest concert venues as well as the artists themselves, as they had managed over 200 major artists at that time. Live Nation utilized Ticketmaster to sell tickets for their artists in their venues until 2007. That's when Live Nation launched their own ticket sales platform. Finally, Ticketmaster had some legitimate competition as Ticketmaster acquired all the other main ticket sales companies. Until 2 years later in 2009, Ticketmaster and Live Nation agreed to a $2.5 billion merger to form Live Nation Entertainment. Who could see anything wrong with this? But there was some controversy that would follow. In September of 2018, the Toronto Star reported that Ticketmaster was not enforcing ticket limit rules on its resale platform, Trade Desk. Ticketmaster denied the allegations, saying it would examine its resale policies on Trade Desk and that it never allows ticket scalpers to buy tickets ahead of the fans.
Toronto Star and CBC reporters went undercover at a scalpers convention in Las Vegas this July to learn tricks of the ticket trade. They found representatives of Ticketmaster's resale arm, Trade Desk, courting brokers on the convention room floor. There they were, selling a software product aimed directly at scalpers in order to help them to manage their vast inventory of seats and to resell them. This Trade Desk sales representative described a hands-off approach when it comes to monitoring how its clients harvest hundreds or thousands of tickets.
I mean, and I want to know the straight goods on whether Ticketmaster is going to be policing us using our multiple accounts.
No. I have a gentleman who's got over 200 Ticketmaster.com accounts right into the point of sale. Syncs his tickets in every day.
How many brokers are using multiple accounts?
I'd say pretty damn near every one of them.
How else would you do it, right?
I can't think of any of my clients that aren't using multiple. I mean, they have to, because you want to get a good show. The ticket limit's 6 or 8. You're not going to make a living on eight tickets. The policing of bots, going after those types of things, falls completely on the primary side. We have no input on it, no involvement with it.
They don't come to you and say, here's this guy, Joe Smith. What's going on with this guy? What can you tell us about this guy?
No. We don't share reports. We don't share names. We don't share account information with the primary side, period.
That's a curiosity for us, given the fact that this is a company that, while simultaneously speaking negatively about scalping, was quietly courting scalpers as partners in this industry in an effort to grab a piece of the action.
In July of 2019, a report by Billboard magazine revealed strategy by Live Nation, Ticketmaster's parent company. They were secretly placing certain tickets directly on resale sites without giving the fans a chance to buy them through normal channels at face value. The company acknowledged that it has facilitated a quiet transfer of concert tickets directly into the hands of resellers through the years, though only at the request of the artists involved. In January 2022, Live Nation and Ticketmaster were sued for allegedly violating antitrust laws, where the plaintiffs were arguing that the company had engaged in predatory behavior to monopolize the market for concert tickets. The suit ended with the federal judge ruling in favor of Ticketmaster. According to Billboard magazine, the final verdict was, when plaintiffs purchased their tickets, they had agreed to settle any disputes with Ticketmaster via private arbitration rather than an open court. The lawsuit also claimed that Ticketmaster and Live Nation have significant influence over the live entertainment sector. They claim that they are able to intimidate venues into selling tickets for the events exclusively through Ticketmaster, or they may be neglected by Live Nation when future tours are booked. On top of that, they can subsequently overcharge customers with no fear of competition. They go on further by saying that their anti-competitive scheme has been widely successful and today threatens to put nearly all ticketing services for major concert venues in the United States under Ticketmaster. So how do we fix this? Obviously, when you have competition, this leads to paying more attention to your customer, as well as leading to better innovation. The number one goal if you're selling a product should be to satisfy the customer. Clearly right now the customers are not being satisfied. And in most of these situations, the artists are also the customers to Ticketmaster and Live Nation, and they're not completely satisfied either. You wonder if a multi-billion-dollar company has so much money that they lose touch in where that money originated at. There are millions of people that work long hours and are severely underpaid, and honestly, entertainment is our only outlet that we have to momentarily escape the reality of the struggles that we're in. There is a special bond between fans and the artists, and my hope is that people that are in control of this understand that, and in the future they make better efforts to make it better for all of us. Thanks for watching the video. Please feel free to leave your comments below on what you think about the current situation, as well as any kind of opportunities you think that Ticketmaster, Live Nation, or the artists should contribute to try to make things better for all of us. Thanks for watching the video.